Alright, I'm about done with everything I can do to this house, so it's time for the final walkthrough. Okay, first off, right on the front door. The original numbers to your house, 728, were painted over. I think that painting job was done just before you guys moved in, so you have had a mystery house all these years. Now you'll be able to see the house from the road. The doorbell, I don't know if you can't see it maybe in this light here, but it lights up. Anyway, it was smashed and looked ugly, and I replaced it. So that was my first upgrade on the front. I didn't do much on the front, except the whole house was power washed and cleaned up pretty well there. Kind of too well, because after I power washed it, that's when I decided the exterior needed painting too. So the entire exterior of the house has also been repainted with the leftover green paint. Okay, let's go inside and see what's inside this fine house here. Wood floors are still in good shape. I cleaned them up, brushed them off, and they came out looking decent. I think the next people may want to put on some kind of polish or finish, but I didn't want to do that. Inside, all the windows now have blinds. That was kind of they were either torn up, dog-eared, bitten up, but they're upgraded now with nice 2-inch blinds. They're the new cordless blinds, so they just pull up. There, this was repainted. You can't see the crack in the wall there, because, yeah, okay. Oh, the other upgrade in this room, all the outlets now, I've replaced everything with white. There, it makes it look more modern. They weren't really bad, but they were looking pretty long in tooth, and it made a nice addition. In the kitchen, the tiles, the broken tiles, one was completely broken off, and a dozen others had hairline cracks through it, so I had to chip all those off and replace the tiles, but all the new tiles are in. The kitchen is now color coordinated, so you now have a black stainless steel refrigerator, stove, and the range vent there. I bought a black one to match, so it's looking nice. The sink was leaking and wouldn't shut off, and rather than fiddle with repairing that, I bought a new faucet. That's why that was replaced. So this is that new style there with good head of steam there. Soap dispenser. The cabinetries look good. There was one door over here that was broken off at the hinge there. So that one, I had to, the old holes there were ripped out there, so I filled it with an epoxy, let it harden, and re-glued it, and that was the fix there that came out there. The refrigerator's in good shape there. Again, although the walls were repainted, this room here was really looking shabby there. The walls were black where hoses were rubbing against it, and it was gross looking, but it cleaned up, painted up, looks nice. There. What did I do outside? In the back, I just I took care of the family birds over here in the corner there. They're kind of teenagers. They'll be ready to move. At least the neighborhood cats come over every day to see if they're jumping out. The back gate was broken. One of them was broken and mangled. I didn't replace it, but I took it off so it doesn't look broken and mangled. Make sense? All right. That's what I did back there. Power washed all the cement there, just a thick layer of black mold or something there, so the concrete was just black with there, so it was all power washed. and looks good. And that's, you know, the other thing was the concrete in the front with the roots had uplifted there. I replaced a big section. Again, in here, got the full treatment with new blinds. And back bedrooms. The best bedroom was this one right around the corner here. It was, the vandals hit it less there, so it just needed a repainting there. The original fan is still working, and the blinds are not new. I took those out and power washed them, and they came out okay. So that's that room there. You see the new carpet was put in. This room here, repainted there. The fan in here was busted up by the vandals there, and I had some spare parts from some other fans that I picked up, and I thought I can like make a Franken fan out of it, but at the last minute today it was just not working right, so I went out and got a new fan. So that's fan number one I had to buy. The master bedroom there, that was, remember, this is the one that got the worst damage with all the walls that were busted up there, and they you look at the sides, you know, came out really smooth there. These got new blinds here. The fan in this one was busted by the vandals, and it really wasn't working right even when I put it back together. So that was a new fan. Bathroom here was a dark chocolate brown, so I lightened it up there with a new paint job there. The jacuzzi tub still works. The toilet was not working here, it was leaking, and I did some fix-its with it and replaced that. I finally fiddled with it enough where I didn't have to buy a new toilet, but it's working now. Okay. Oh, this one had the fan up above there had fallen out like 2 or 3 inches off the ceiling. I had to go upstairs and re-nail it and tighten that up. So the lighting fixture in here, globes there were Restore globes that I bought at a fraction of the price there, so that was a good deal. So lights, everything, that room's done. That room looks good. Middle bathroom, again, the toilet was leaking, but the new seals, rubber washers fixed that. I did need a new lighting fixture up here. Even if I fixed the globes there, the steel or the silver was just corroded and looked bad there. But it cleaned up well, repainted, and didn't do anything there, but maybe tightened up the molding at the bottom. And did we cover everything? Okay. You can turn it over to Mr. Danny now. And like I say, a couple people, when I told them where I'm working there, the Hidden Creek neighborhood has a good reputation. So I think it'll sell, hon. All right? All right, I'm going to hit the road and go play in the storm a little bit. Bye.